they clinical insane. We keep it so low that we spitting your refrain. Adam's story's got a point if you let him explain. It's the pun of all puns, get a pun with Papa Rain. Rum tapping the vein, and 9 minutes bringing pain. MHOG secreting, leaving a stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane.
Hate that band.
Why you listen to the Grammys?
All right, go ahead. I'm counting off. I'm gonna start it over.
And 3, 2.
And welcome to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host Wayne, and these two gentlemen are
Sunshine.
And I'm Breathy Rum.
What's up, guys? How's it going? I have a very, very fucked up voice right now, so sorry.
Okay. I understand.
It's just adding to the rest of the day today, so it's okay.
I guess it's not from any hot wings.
No,
it's not. It's not because of some lovely assholes that made fun of me in the last video. Not video, but podcast that was on here. It's okay. I still love them, even though they were jerks to me.
Pussy.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we're horrible. I'm a horrible jerk. I was like, oh, I'm gonna give you free food. Oh, I'm so horrible. I'm gonna go pick you up.
No, and I know the situation that you're in as well, and I'm like, no, man, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm a good friend. I was thinking, that's cool. I'm glad you offered. I appreciate it. And I even told you that. I said I appreciate you. It was really cool of you. And then, then you're
that's not what he said, Ron. What he said was, I really don't like you and I don't want to spend time with you.
That's so not what I said.
That's exactly what he said, word for word.
Rum knows you better than that.
I think Rum knows where I'm coming from. I think Rum's heard the disdain in his voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's new in the world?
Well, I have to stop the podcast. Not literally keep recording.
Really? Again?
No, keep recording. No, because I know Rum's got to go. But I just want to take a second. I don't think they're listening, but I do want to apologize to the band Cake Rangers.
Yeah, what happened?
Well,
what did you do, Adam?
I completely forgot that you had scheduled them for like 2 weeks ago, and everybody was sick, including me, but not totally me. Like, I was a little bit better by then. And as we all know, Adam does not interview bands, at least not by himself.
Right.
Adam does talk in the third person, but he does not interview bands.
This is true.
You should. You're very good at it.
So I asked the guy, right. So I asked the guy, I was like, look, man, like, what, we have these dates available, like, can you, like, are you cool with that? And he was like, sure. And okay, this is where it's an actual mea culpa. I forgot to get back to him.
God damn it, Adam.
And but as it turns out, like, last weekend would have been a bad weekend anyway. I forgot that Wayne had a big concert.
Yes.
So he wouldn't have been there. And, it was...
You would have to interview him by yourself again.
Right, because it would have been Sunday. So, Rum, you wouldn't have been there, most likely.
Yeah, I could have done it.
God damn it, Rum. Like, we're going with a thing here.
Ask, man. All you have to do is ask.
I have no friends. Anyway, so I hit the guy up Sunday morning. And I was like, man, I'm so sorry. Like, it's been a rough couple of weeks. I was like, look, we will be on this Wednesday. Can you do this Wednesday? And I saw that he saw it, and I think he probably just went, fuck you? Which I don't blame him for. Like, I don't... Look, here's the thing. I don't really give a shit if your band comes on or not, because that's just not what I care about. But I do feel bad. I wasn't trying to jerk them around. So go check out the Cake Rangers. I'm sure they're a great band.
They're very good. I had them the music played on a playlist for New Year's. It was very cool.
There you go. So tell them Metal Hand of God sent you.
And I really do hope you guys still listen to the show. I mean, they said they were fans of the show.
Oh, did they? Oh.
Yeah, they did.
So they might actually listen to this if I didn't just completely get stop listening to the show.
So originally they talked to me. Secondly, they talked to Wayne.
Right.
And then Adam screwed it up.
Correct.
Okay, so that's what I get that clear. All right.
In fairness, Adam doesn't usually handle the Facebook page.
This is true. This is true.
In fact, sometimes I will.
What's Adam handling usually?
My
His
dick.
Jinx.
Say Jinx. In fact, I will occasionally like I did this when I was looking for that guy's message earlier this week. I went and looked and I saw like, oh, there's notifications, and there was notification from like 2 months ago when I posted this video of this band that covers Rage Against the Machine, and I said it's way better than actual Rage Against the Machine, and a couple of people who were on our Facebook page, I don't know if they got mad, but they were like, that's kind of ballsy. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So.
Well, when you got something to spare, that's what you do.
That's it. True ballsy.
True ballsy.
But yeah, that was like 3 months ago, and I just discovered it like 3 days ago.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. Anyway, moving past the bad, let's get to the good.
Well, I had a good show Saturday. That was really awesome.
Nice. How was the Jelly people?
Green Jello was awesome.
Yeah.
Really, really cool people, man. In fact, we have some big news that's gonna possibly come up pretty soon. I'm not gonna say anything now because I'm not 100% on everything. But
is it band-oriented news?
Yeah. We may be doing some traveling, and they may have something to do with it. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I know for sure.
Basically, cool. Wayne just announced that he's quitting the Metal Hand of God, and he doesn't love us. It's not really.
And it was all about the hot wings.
It was all about the hot wings. He never really liked us.
That's so not true. You guys are so stupid. But no, so it was a really good show. We had a blast.
Good.
And like I said, all the people were really fucking cool.
Southport, still Southport?
Sure is, man. Still is. There was a good, I don't know how many people were there. It was maybe a good 200-300 people.
That's all right, though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun stuff.
Yeah, sweet. What about you, Adam?
I don't have anything good to report. But,
that's nice.
But I do have a story from yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I won't. I'm not gonna say names, but if by some miracle this woman would happen to listen to this show, I could probably be fired for telling this story. But fuck it, why not?
Well, hey, why don't you rhyme it with something?
Because I'm not Eminem.
Oh. Oh, okay. There's that.
Let's just call her Felipe.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to call her, but I just want to point out that I've been pretty good about not using racial slurs lately. You know, I said I went too far.
Except on our show.
No, I haven't.
After 12 in the morning.
I haven't been using. No, in real life I've been using them all the time, but no, on the show I haven't really been saying those words.
Really?
Yeah, I give him that. He's been pretty good.
I said, you know what? I've been saying it a lot lately, and I don't want to get into a habit. Again, I don't really, I don't really think, words.
I didn't know you had a
words.
conscience. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I do. It's right up your ass. So, but I'm gonna have to.
Back alley.
I'm gonna have to.
Tiny conscience.
I'm gonna have to use some of those words for this story. It'd
be nice.
I'm making a delivery to this woman in a bad area.
Felipe.
And why do you keep calling her Felipe? No, her name's not Felipe, Bob.
That's a boy's name.
Calling me Bob, so I'm going with it. Felipe.
I mean, okay, you're not really insulting me. You're just insulting her.
I don't care.
I'm pretty sure she's not trans. I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me finish the fucking story, Bob.
Yeah, please.
Stop.
So
you didn't have to stop.
Hey, Bob, why don't you shut the fuck up, huh? Why don't you
shut the fuck up and keep going?
Why don't you travel and quit our show because you don't really love us? Anyway.
Okay.
So I walk into this place, and I always hate going here. First of all, there's only one employee, and
is it a Kinko's?
No.
Oh,
no. And he he has this, like, it's this big building that reverberates, and he's got a boombox, and he's an old man, like in his 60s, and he
Is this a joke?
What?
Is this a joke?
I'm not you. No.
I saw old man reverberating building in a boombox. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, right. That old joke. The old man reverberating in a boombox. That old chestnut. Anyway, so like he plays like hardcore rap music really loud, like, and unnecessarily. Like it's pretty easy to hear. So you walk in, and then she's got a little office within that you can still, like, when you close the door, you can still hear his music. And I walk in, and she likes to smoke in her office, just to paint a picture. And I walk in, and she's on the phone, which when I as I'm walking in, I can see her on the phone, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait a minute. But as I walk in, I close the door, and I hear, "Motherfucker, that ain't a rubber band. The condom ain't used for that. I pulled that motherfucker off and piss shot everywhere. I said, motherfucker, that is not what a condom's used for." And then she looks at me and she gives me the, hold on a second thing. And then she goes back to the phone and she says, "And when I call your ass back, you better fucking answer, nigga." And then she hangs up and she looks at me and she goes, "Oh yeah. Let me go find out if this nigga has his money." And I was like, all right. And then she walks past me and walks outside. And I'm like, what? He was peeing into a condom? What, rubber band? What? And then she comes back, and apparently that nigga didn't have his money because she told me to leave.
Wow.
I was like, this is why I occasionally complain about this job.
Well, you need to go to some better places.
Yeah, I had to go back the other day. She wasn't there, thankfully. I didn't find out what the ending of the rubber band piss story.
I don't know. That's just weird. Unless she's making a really gross water balloon.
I don't know. Well, I'm sorry. I left one little key detail. When she hung up the phone, she looked at me and she said, "Fucking kids." I was like, what?
What? Well, that must be a great family.
I don't even know if it was her kids.
Family.
I don't know whose kids they were. She might not even be related. She might have just walked in on the motherfucker. Maybe she was babysitting. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? That's what they do. Just babysit and make rubber balloon or condom water balloons with pee in it.
That is how you do. That's how you do.
Good God, man. You need something else. You got to do something. That's just fucked up. That is a fucked up situation.
That is true, but had that not happened to me, I wouldn't have this lovely story. Is Wayne there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Well, you've been quiet. Like, you were like, I don't even fucking want to be here.
No, I'm here, dude. I'm here. I just try not to talk too much.
Okay.
You must have really messed up your voice.
It's between the show and like just getting over a cold kind of shit,
I gotcha.
All that bullshit. That's
so who watched the Grammys?
You know what would have made your throat feel better? Fried chicken.
Hot wings?
Yeah.
Probably.
So who watched the Grammys?
Not I, said the cow.
Nope. I didn't either.
I heard about it.
I do know that they did a announcement of everybody that we lost in the music industry this year.
Oh, did they? Was that between political comments?
Yeah,
I guess. But I guess the one thing that pissed a lot of people off is the one person that died they didn't bring up was the dude from Linkin Park.
Really?
Oh.
No, and they actually won Grammys.
Wait a minute. They didn't put Chester in there, and did they put Soundgarden?
Yes, they did do Chris Cornell.
Well, all right, then they should have put him then. I don't know. I was thinking maybe because it was a suicide kind of thing, but
that's still fucked up.
Maybe there was like a one suicide per show limit.
Maybe.
I don't know, these crazy rules. But anyway, no, I didn't watch it. No.
Does anybody really watch? Like, from what I understand, it's the lowest ratings for the Grammys and for.
Well, the reason I didn't watch it was because of the political shit. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, it's too much.
Really?
much
I'm gonna be
fun.
honest with you. Like, I understand that. In fact, I had a conversation with Hannibal the Beat Animal because he was watching the Grammys. He was posting about it. And he said something like, "Man, conservatives are gonna be like livid next come tomorrow morning." And I was like, "Not really." I was like, kind of used to this shit. Like, they're not gonna say anything original. They're gonna seem to say dumb shit. It's gonna be mostly Trump comments and deplorables and shit like that. But the thing is, like, the reason I don't watch it isn't because of that. Like, I expect it. It's because every year the Grammys or the Oscars, whether it's the lead up when they announce the people that are nominated, or whether it's who wins, people get mad. And the thing is, like, who cares? Like, it's like the people who vote on the Grammys and the people who vote on the Oscars and all this shit, it's a very small group of people.
Right.
Like, it's and not only is it never going to be the person that you think should be nominated or the person you think should be win, but they specifically don't want those people for the most part to be nominated or win, or at least win, because then you'd be satisfied. But you tune in every year because you're pissed off and you're like, that motherfucker better win this year. Like,
it's kind of like watching a hockey game.
I didn't really follow that analogy.
Well, how angry everybody gets.
Just with less excitement.
Yeah. Everybody's angry at it. You've never been to a hockey game. Okay, never mind.
I haven't. I've watched Mighty Ducks.
That's not going to work.
I'm
not even close.
Wayne's never watched Mighty Ducks, but I have described Mighty Ducks 3 to him.
I know I've watched 1 and 2. I've never seen the third one.
The third one's the best one.
Like,
that's what they always say.
I honestly didn't know there was a third one.
There is. I told you about
straight
it.
to DVD.
I told you about it.
No, I know. I mean, before you told me, it's
right.
like I had no idea it was.
It didn't go straight to DVD, Rum. I saw it in theaters. Anyway, my point is, like, I don't. Honestly, these days, I don't know half of the people in the Grammys. Like apparently one of the big winners was somebody called SZA, SZA. I don't know what the fuck a SZA is.
Yeah, he cut shit.
Yeah.
I think it's a girl, actually. Yes, Rum, we see you.
I don't see you, Rum.
Oh, I do. Anyway, but like I heard there's a female rapper named Cardi B that's kind of popular. I heard
Cardi B did the duet with Bruno Mars.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I heard her rap like 2 weeks ago for the first time. I know she's been around for a while. I heard one of her rap songs for the first time about 3 weeks ago. I don't ever need to go through that shit again. That shit was terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And I hear that she showed her pussy or something, or she's got.
No, that wasn't her. That was
something.
MIA.
Oh.
Somebody's fucking on tape, or I was like, who the hell is Cardi?
Oh, maybe it was Cardi B. They're all doing it. I don't know. It's a trend.
I think Cardi B was on Flavor of Love. She was on one of those shows.
Oh,
but
well,
anyway.
her and Bruno Mars did that. What is it? It's a new fucking duet they did. Anyway, it's basically they rehashed the theme song from In Living Color.
Oh,
So the whole video is the old set from In Living Color. You know when they did the opener and they're like,
oh yeah, I did
b-balling on stage and shit like that. Yeah,
that sounds cool. Yeah. I mean, look, I like Bruno Mars. You know, I heard he won some.
He's
shit.
all right. I kind of got over him when from what was it, Rio 2? After that, I was done.
Did you say Rio 2? Like the cartoon movie?
Yeah.
Was that one straight to DVD?
No, that was actually a really good movie, and I saw it in theaters. So F you.
Okay.
Right. So both.
It was a lot better than Mighty Ducks 3.
God.
Nigga, we about to fight.
That's right.
Anyway,
fucking Rio 2.
I just I know the Grammys are gonna have a bunch of fucking idiots making political comments. You know, whatever. Like, I don't care. I don't care what Jay-Z thinks about, Donald Trump. I don't care what, oh, you trotted out Hillary Clinton. Okay. Like, who gives a shit? Like you'd think that woman would be embarrassed by losing to the worst candidate in U.S. history.
Well, it was fixed by the Russians, so it's okay, apparently.
Yeah. You know.
It's all everything's the Russians' fault. Putin's like, what did we do now?
But is that what?
Putin's like, I was sitting here drinking my vodka.
I blame Rum's wife.
That's who it is.
Or half of her.
It is. That half, the Russian half, and I blame the other half on Moon Pie.
Just like
or Kim Jong-il, whatever his name is.
Just
Moon
like
Pie.
I
like that name.
only hate Barack Obama's white half, so I'm not a racist.
Right. And I don't like that he married Oprah's twin.
No, that's not Oprah's twin.
I thought that was Oprah's twin.
Well, you can tell it's not Oprah's twin because Oprah actually smiles once in a while.
Oh, okay.
But
And she looks more. She doesn't look. She looks more like
Hillary.
No,
Nancy
Oprah's
Pelosi.
friend. You know Oprah's friend that she always talked about.
Gail,
That was.
Gail. Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought that was.
maybe
I
so.
thought it was all in the same person.
Nah.
I will say one thing that does piss me off about all this shit is like it's pretty much constant that you have these comments, all these like anti-Trump, whatever, anti-conservative, pretty much anti-America at this point. Not to say that Trump is the equivalent of America, but it's a lot of it's pretty fucking America sucks bullshit that we've heard for the last 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
But what pisses me off is like all the bullshit that you hear the next day about how brave they are. Like,
Right.
Look, if you and 50 of your friends get on camera and basically give the same speech 50 times in a row and then high five each other, I don't feel like it's all that brave.
You're so
No.
brave.
Yeah, we're insane and like crazy brave.
We are brave.
You want to see brave?
We're talking about things that nobody else wants to admit about, and they don't want to recognize, and then we're talking about it, and we're just brave people.
We're the bravest.
We're like,
I even like the movie Brave.
He does.
it's nice. It's not as good as Rio too, but it ain't bad.
Rum was one of the background historical figures from the movie Braveheart.
He was.
I was trying to imply I couldn't get my language straight, but I was trying to imply that he was actually in the battle, the original battle that Braveheart's based on. But,
Really, because
but I really fucked that up.
She's gonna try to do an old joke, but it didn't come out.
I'm doing a round of applause, literally, right now.
Like in circles.
You know what?
circles,
I'm kind of disappointed in you because you didn't turn on your camera before you did it.
Right.
No, you know what? It's over to my right, and I'm focused on my left right now.
Okay, so wait, I'm sorry. Did y'all have something else y'all wanted to talk about?
Nah.
No, Adam, I never have anything.
Yeah. It's
What?
never.
No, do y'all have something?
No, go ahead, man. What's up?
No, I was just, I was thinking about this a little earlier in the night, and I told y'all, like, what if we discuss, like, some of our favorite sitcoms of all time?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
We don't ever do things like that.
What like give me an idea. What are you talking? Like just sitcoms, or is there a theme to this thing, or what?
I don't think there needs to be a theme. Just, like the sitcoms, like if you were, let's say you were sick, you came down with the flu and you were like, I can't leave the house. I can barely move. My wife, because y'all are both married, is gonna have to like bring me soup and pat me on the forehead and shit. What would you watch?
I think my favorite sitcom for being sick would be the first 48.
What?
The first 48.
I've never heard of that.
It's a fucking like it's not a sitcom.
What is it?
It's a fucking it's a cop show where they find murderers, and it's real life, like it's real people.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I was just trying to make a shitty joke. It was like, mine's the first 48 because it's funny.
We don't watch A&E, but cool.
It's not A&E. It's actually like
TV.
Some kind of crime
Sitcom, but you're talking like 30 minutes or less type shows, right?
It doesn't have to be 30. Well, I mean, most
funny shows,
most sitcoms are 30 minutes, but just situation comedies. Like it's not that hard. Like I don't understand where the disconnect is. I have my list. I just but I figured I'd give you
there's when I was growing up with stuff, I used to like a lot of stuff. Like I liked Alice. You remember that show?
Yeah.
No.
Back in the day, or Mel's Diner, I think it was called.
No, it was called Alice.
It was called Alice.
She worked in
that
Mel's
was funny. Of course, like older TV shows like that one. What was the other one? All in the Family was hysterical.
I never heard of that one.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh, wait. You know what? I'm just realizing, Rum, you told us not long ago that you don't like sitcoms.
I really never watched a lot of sitcoms. I did for a brief period of time, just very brief for some reason, but I don't watch a lot of 30-minute shows. I think the only 30-minute like sitcom type show I've seen as of late has been like Big Bang Theory, but
I watched that. I watched that a good bit too. Like,
I've watched it a few times, but
maybe. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to think of like a sitcom.
Well, maybe we should just do this topic on another episode when like Kyle or Kevin's on.
Well, I mean, I know some sitcoms like
yeah, but
like,
you don't like them. Like I'm not asking. No, it's not like this is a quiz show. Like name 5 sitcoms that you've heard of at some point in your life.
Well, that's what I'm sitting here trying to think. It was like, what sitcoms? Because I don't watch them. I watch things like Vikings and Nightfall, and that's what I've been watching now. Is a lot of that. And
I've actually sat down and started rewatching Scrubs and Psych.
Ooh, Perfect Strangers.
That's a good one too.
I started watching that again because I didn't remember it.
Cousin Balky.
Yeah, with Balky Bartakas or whatever the fuck his name is.
Bartakamus.
Yeah, I started watching that again. It really doesn't translate now.
No.
A lot of that shit doesn't really work.
A lot of the old stuff doesn't really translate because it was for like the now.
I hate Friends. I won't. I refuse to watch anything of that. I despise it.
Fair enough.
I think Friends is really good.
No, I don't like it.
I enjoyed Friends when it came out, but like my cousin's fucking obsessed with Friends. Like, so it plays on a pretty constant basis on TBS. Like I'd say 8 times a day, minimum.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Minimum.
Really?
And
yeah.
And not just on TBS, but on both like TBS channels. Because like there's TBS 1 and like TBS 2, so at different times, like so it actually plays like closer to like 20 times a day. And like
I just realized I watch a lot of stuff that's like an hour long, and I don't watch anything really 30 minutes long. Jeopardy. That's not a sitcom.
No, it's not.
That's a game show.
We should just move on from this topic. I'll bring it up, but on a different episode.
All right, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you wanted to say what yours was, that's cool.
Yeah, what's yours? I want to know what yours are.
Well, no, like I said, Rum can't.
No, I want to know. You drug it out. Now I want to know.
Oh.
What the? I don't know what voice that was.
I want to know.
I don't know what we're doing.
Tell me now.
Ooh.
I don't know what either one of you is doing, but Wayne's creeping me the fuck out. Rum appears to be going full retard.
I want to know.
Oh. This is really more of a Kyle episode, but I'll bring this up because I heard this today. So I was listening to Joe Rogan today, and he's going to have on Tom Segura, who's a comedian he's been to New Orleans a couple times. I've never seen him in person. I just started watching his Netflix specials a couple months ago. And he's got a new special that just dropped, I guess, 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently there's a bit of controversy. Now, the first one, I think is stupid. I didn't hear about the second one until today. But the first one is he has a joke in it where he makes a comment about building a wall around Louisiana because Louisiana people shouldn't be allowed around normal people.
Really? That's funny.
Rum really enjoyed that. I didn't really even do the joke. That's just the punchline.
It doesn't need a joke to lead up to it. It's funny.
It was a funny joke, and I was like, whatever. I don't care.
I've been there.
You have.
Yeah.
So I heard like he's like in a lot of trouble, and I was like, for that joke? Like really? Like I know there was some Louisiana people that were pissed off, but so what? He's actually coming to New Orleans later in the year. Like I'm gonna go see it. But apparently, so there was another joke where he was just talking about language you can't use anymore, and he was like, they took away retard. Like we're not allowed to use retard. Like the whole joke is about how you're not allowed to say it anymore. And apparently, like he's getting, huh? What?
We say it all the time on here.
No one listens to us. Like he's a famous.
They do.
He's
the retarded people don't because they can't work Skype.
He makes like 6 figures a year. Kind of a different ball game. If we made 6 figures a year, fucking boycott the fuck out of us. I would love it. I would jerk off on camera if we had thousands upon thousands of people like angry at us.
Give it time.
But so he's apparently like there's this whole like people are attacking him online because he said retard, even in the context of like, yeah, apparently we're not allowed to say that anymore. Like, yeah, like,
people are stupid. They need to get their fucking heads out their asses.
They do.
I you know what? I've decided that I'm not going to acknowledge them. If they're that fucking stupid and that fucking sensitive, then I just walk past them. I don't even acknowledge that they're speaking to me.
Well, the true retards are the ones who get mad about that.
Exactly. Those are the ones we're talking about.
But what I'm confused by, Rum, is like I understand, like, you don't really go online, but do you have people like randomly like jumping in front of you, like, don't say retard?
I've had people get in my face because I'll be in a private conversation walking along and I'll say something to whoever I'm with. Maybe it's Amy. I said, that's just fucking retarded. You shouldn't say that. I was like, who the fuck are you?
Right. Go fuck yourself.
And they're still wanting to talk, and I'm like, okay, let's just stop this right now. We're not talking. Bye. I walk past them. I mean, that's what I do. I don't fucking acknowledge them anymore. They're like, fuck you.
I've never had that.
You never had it happen?
I've never had it in person.
Oh, yeah. It happens to me all the time.
I've had it online.
Apparently, I hang out with a lot of fucking retards.
I said the word retarded on Twitter once, and apparently, I guess I know this now, but at the time I didn't. So there are people who are like advocates of things who just...
Yes, of everything.
Who just basically do a constant search, whether it's on Google or on Twitter or whatever it is, to find people talking about certain subjects.
Right.
So I use the word retarded.
You know what those people are called? Unemployed.
I thought you were going to say retards.
It could be unemployed retards.
So, no, but I use the word retarded, and this fucking retard advocate, like texts me or messages me and just like, hey, it's not cool to use words like that. I'm like, oh,
fuck
okay,
you, retard.
Okay. I don't know who you are, but okay. And they're like, oh, no, I mean, just letting you know, like, it's truly inappropriate and insensitive. I was like, yeah, I don't care. And so, like, there's this, like, weird conversation where I'm like, I'm literally telling you, I don't give a fuck about anything you're saying. Like, and here's the thing, like, I've had, like, at least one, I've known at least a couple of people that were retarded. I've known more than, yeah, I am talking about you. I've known like more than a few people that have autism, and here's the thing: I would never call them retarded.
Well, that's not retarded. Like, they have autism. That's different.
Well, no, I mean even the retarded person is just I don't think of them as retarded. I just think of them as handicapped, and like there's like I understand what they're saying. Like I wouldn't say it in front of them, and if they overheard blah blah blah, but there's a context to shit, and you know what? Sometimes things are fucking retarded, like that conversation.
Well, you know what? The thing is, retarded doesn't necessarily mean a person. Retarded means something that is not of the norm. So a situation can be retarded. If I take a blowtorch to a piece of plastic and it partially melts, now it is retarded. You see what I'm saying? It's not of the norm.
No, not really. That's it.
But that's what it means. That's what it originally meant. Not of the norm.
Well, no. Retard means like in backwards kind of. It's not the exact definition.
Not of the norm.
No, it means they were tarded once, so they had to do it again.
They took their tard away. Now they had to get retarded.
Retarded.
This whole fucking episode is retarded. No, I mean, look, it honestly, like, look, if you call somebody a fag, you're obviously the base of the term is homosexuals. We get that.
I thought you were just calling people cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm calling you a flaming bundle of wood.
Nice.
But and retard.
was Wayne's nickname in high school.
When you call somebody a retard, obviously the original term refers to retarded people, but that's not what it fucking means anymore.
Retard was too.
I'm just saying, like, and look, I understand, be sensitive if you want to be sensitive, but these fucking people that just, like, fucking, they fucking follow you around, like, looking to fucking, tell you some shit, like, oh, no, like, did you not know that you're not allowed to call somebody a faggot? I was like, no, I didn't realize that was an offensive term. I mean,
actually, it may be offensive, but I am allowed to say it.
You are. You are allowed to say just about anything you want.
People tell me that I'm not allowed to say something. I've got to disagree. You may not like it, but I'm allowed to say it. You don't have to hear it. You don't have to like it.
Right.
I'm allowed to say it.
Like
he wants.
Like I'm allowed to say Barack Obama's a faggot.
Right. You're allowed to say that. If he took offense to it, he'd bite.
Sorry.
I'm saying this shit. I'm thinking about. I spoke to a guy at a venue that we're going to try and get some shows booked on, and he wants a link to the show. We might need to send that link to him like sooner than this episode comes out.
Probably a good idea.
Might be nice.
So,
but either or. I hear what you're saying.
Just send him a link to the
sensitive people. Need to not be so sensitive, let their pubic hair grow in and become adults. There you go. We're all adults here, or at least try to be, on a good day.
America.
Right.
America, fucking whatever. Just fucking quit wearing black, crying on TV about your alphabetic shit that I can't use certain pronouns that can't be retarded while saying it.
That's right. Make America retarded again.
That's right.
Ooh,
you know what? I want Great Britain to
shirt.
Come take us back at this point.
I want unsensitive. I hate this fucking social justice warrior bullshit.
I miss what Rum said. I don't know.
He wants Great Britain to come back and take us over.
Why? They're worse than we are.
So at least they're a little better than we. I really think we'd get along good now. The mashup of both cultures and shaking hands and plus maybe we get the cool accent back.
Rum, their version of Bernie Sanders technically won.
I don't care about that. I just like they've got cool buildings and fish and chips and shit.
You're fucking stupid. We have cool buildings and fish and chips and shit.
Yeah, but our buildings are like 200 years old. Our buildings suck.
First of all, fuck fish and chips, okay? First of all, they're
fish
French
and chips
fries.
Is awesome.
They're fuck you, Rum. They're French fries, first of all. They've always been French fries. We have chips, okay? Lay's, Ruffles, Frito-Lay. Those aren't exactly chips, but you know what I'm saying. And then fish, fuck cod, okay? It's all about the redfish and the catfish, some salmon sometimes.
Catfish, bottom feeder.
God damn it, Rum. I'm about to take my shirt off. That's how hopping.
No one wants to eat a fish that eats poop all day.
You know what, Rum? You know what? You've already made America retarded again.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
And on that note.
Yes. Rum is going to have to leave, so I think we're going to call this an evening, a short evening with the MHOG podcast. So thank you guys for joining us. I was your host, Wayne.
I've been Adam.
And I've been the Rum Guy.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, to keep it metal.
Retarded.
Or retarded, whatever.
the game and